Somebody asked me why I was up so early. I said, I got to race Charles Barkley today. I didn't think I'd ever say that.
So let's have some fun, man. Let's have some fun. So how do I look? Y'all go ahead and tell me how good I look. The helmet?
What do you think, Dale? He needs a double XL?
I'm just go out on the limb. You're going to need a big one. Hey, that fits good.
So here are my observations. He looks a lot more comfortable in his driver's suit than you look like in yours. What's your experience
this is like
level?
A new outfit right here. You know, when you get a new outfit, it takes time to break it in.
Is that it?
This thing is adjusting to my body.
The draft's going to be real important today.
You ought to be able to pull up real good behind the draft he's creating. And I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just making observations. And so we know that today's track is 7/10 of a mile, and it is 11 turns. So Dale, go ahead, since you set the challenge, lay out the ground rules for today's race.
I think that we'll go 4 laps. I start a lap behind. So
okay.
He runs 4 laps.
You got to run 5?
I start a lap down. I got to run 5. I got to make my lap up and pass him.
Okay, so we start straight up, but at the end of the day, Charles only has to complete 4 laps. You complete 5.
Right.
Checkered flag, and we have a trophy over there.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Race.
You're getting ready to see 2 of the best drivers in the world perform at a high level.
So the green flag is in the air, and this challenge is underway, and no surprise, Dale Earnhardt Jr. gets the early jump. Charles has already lost a ton of ground as Dale Jr. screams down that back straightaway. Jr. nearly slides it off the track as he screams around turn 8. But as Dale Jr. completes lap number 1, Charles now finds himself heading to the right-hand turn, turn 9. Charles only needs to make 4 laps to win this thing.
This is fun, I will admit that. I've won.
It's like Charles Barkley is in slow motion on the track. Charles just finished his 2nd lap. Dale Jr. just finished his 3rd. Here comes Dale Jr. closing on Charles Barkley. That was a nice pass for the lead. Dale Jr. started this race 1 lap down, but he showed the true professionalism that he has, cruising to the checkered flag. Dale Earnhardt Jr. completing his 5 laps, and you look out, and here comes Charles Barkley. But is he not even going to cross the start-finish line? So it turns out we need to rethink our plan. I don't think the handicap worked, do you?
I anticipated it working a little better than that. Maybe we should give him 3 or give him 2.
Okay, I think we'll do that. How about you run 3 laps, you run 2 laps, Charles? Is that fair to you?
As long as I'm a win, it's fair.
You said you're a little nervous in the turns. Let's try to overcome that, be a little more competitive this time around.
Well, I can't overcome the fact that I'm gutless going around the curve. It's hard to overcome.
Is it intimidating, racing someone named Earnhardt?
No, it's intimidating going fast around curbs.
It's interesting to me you use the terminology fast, because the seat I had, I didn't see a whole lot out of this kart.
Oh, in the straightaways, I'm blazing.
Okay, all right. So here we go. New lineup. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s got to go 3 laps. Charles has to go 2. The challenge is on. Good luck to you both.
All right, man.
Green flag is out, and we are off in challenge number 2. And once again, Dale Earnhardt Jr. taking the advantage. This is in big-time favor of Chuck if he can somehow pull it off. But Junior's really picked up speed. He's screaming, and Dale can... Oh, Charles is turned around over in the middle part of the course. We do have a local caution. Charles gets it turned around, driving through the grass, but as he's doing that, Dale Jr. completes lap number 2, and that gets Earnhardt right back in the game. This is going to be one fantastic finish. Earnhardt going to have to gain really quickly, and I believe Charles Barkley was sandbagging in that opening round, because here he comes off of turn 11. Checkered flag in the air and waving for Charles Barkley.
We'll have to settle in another day. 2 out of 3.
Time now for the trophy presentation. And before we hand out the trophy, some comments about today's race or races. Dale, you laid out the challenge. Your thoughts of Sir Charles behind the wheel?
I think he tricked me, because he went like real slow the first race, and then the next race, all of a sudden he's winning. So
This was like old-fashioned gambling strategy.
He was like a pool shark.
You know, first I was just nervous, to be honest with you, because like I can obviously go fast in the straightaways, but you get nervous going around the corners. And then the guy, my limo driver starts yelling at me and told me I couldn't spin out, and I did spin out, so he sucks as a driver.
Okay, so for the recap, round one went to Dale Earnhardt Jr. with that nice pass over in the chicane. He gets to hold the trophy. So then we went round two, helped Charles in the handicap category, and despite spinning out, courtesy of advice from his limo driver, he got the trophy. I think co-champions. What do you guys think, huh?
I think it's to be continued.
To be continued, perhaps a rematch down the road.